Welcome back to the Cookbook Club. Today we're continuing our journey through Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking. We are in the area of the book that covers scalloped potatoes. So we are making Gratin Jurassien, which I probably didn't pronounce right, but it is scalloped potatoes with heavy cream and cheese. Now you know that's going to be good. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. We are working our way through a cookbook every single month on the Cookbook Club. So once a month we choose a cookbook, and then once a week we cook a recipe out of the cookbook. And today we are working our way through Mastering the Art of French Cooking by Julia Child. So we are making the scalloped potatoes with heavy cream and cheese. One of the things is Julia has quite a few versions of scalloped potatoes in this cookbook. She has a basic one with milk and it has garlic. She has one that's made with meat stock and cheese. She has ours that we're making today made with heavy cream. She has one with carrots. And she has one with onions, tomatoes, anchovies, herbs, and garlic. So the version we're doing is on page 524. So the very first thing we need to do is shred some Swiss cheese. And we want to shred the cheese. Don't get a pre-shredded because it doesn't tend to melt as well. So we're going to go ahead and use our magic Breville. Ooh. And so here's our cheese. And next we're going to slice the potatoes. Okay, let's slice the potatoes. So I have this set at 3 millimeters because Julia wants them cut 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to cut these in half so they go better. Woohoo! Love that Breville. So we need 2 pounds of potatoes. And I think this is what?
2 pounds and 3 ounces.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put our potatoes in this bowl. And now it's time to form our casserole.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have a pan here. This is the Cuisine enameled cast iron everyday pan. You want a pan that can go on a stove top. We're going to be baking this in the oven, but it needs to go on a stove top too. So we're going to go ahead and rub-a-dub-dub the bottom of this with some butter. And then we're going to put our taters in here in layers. So we're going to layer down one layer. And we're going to sprinkle it with some cheese. Then we're going to salt and pepper. Layer again. Then I'm going to put on some little chunks of butter. Messy hands. Here I'm going to put the salt and pepper here. We're just going to keep layering it. We did something similar with chicken stock with no cheese in it. It was dairy free. More cheese. Chunks of butter. Always, Julia. Oof. Salt and pepper.
Don't forget the cheese.
No cheese for you.
Well, that's not fun.
Salt. Pepper. And another round of cheese. Sprinkle on the top.
Thank you.
Ooh. Okay, let me go grab my stove. Okay, so we're starting this out on the stove to get things heated up and going. I have some heavy cream. Julia says that we need to bring it up just below a simmer and then put it in the oven. The oven is going to be in there for an hour to an hour and 15. She says she does not want you to bring it to a bubble because it could curdle this heavy cream. Your potatoes, my potatoes turn slightly pink. Anytime potatoes react with stainless, so they can react with your knife and your food processor blade, so they may turn a little pink.
And your peeler.
And your peeler. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here. She says, pour on the cream and bring slowly almost to the simmer on top of the stove. And then we're going to put it in the oven. You do not want it to bubble in the oven because it could break the cream. So if the temperature is a little too high, you need to lower it a little bit in the oven. You don't want any bubbling. Yeah, but there's not a lot of cream and it's all in the bottom.
So can you see any of it?
I can see, and it's starting to bubble.
So turn the heat off then.
So I'm going to turn the heat off and throw this in the oven. I hear bubbling. I hear sizzling.
Bubbling in a good way.
Wow, it's looking good. Yeah, that smells good too, Bill. Ooh, now there we go. It's still bubbling. It's out of the oven. I think Eric wants to take a taste of it.
Bring it closer to me, my pretty.
Okay, so our taters are done. This is our scalloped potatoes with cream, right?
Ooh.
And Swiss cheese. And so we're going to have, ooh, my gosh.
Got a little crunchy?
Ooh, my. I didn't cut it pie shaped. I cut it wonky shaped. Wah, wah, wah. Whoa. I was trying to be cute. See what I did?
Boo was trying to do a no-look plate.
Whoa. So I was a little worried, like, is this gonna scallop up? Like, I'm used to seeing scalloped potatoes. But you see that little in there? Boy, howdy. That's scalloped potatoes. That is scalloped potatoes. It looks, I've never really had them, but it looks like what I'm used to seeing because my grandma always made them. Come on over, Boo, take a taste.
Maybe.
Bring a fork.
Ooh.
Okay, Boo, some homemade scalloped potatoes. Potatoes Jurassien.
I just want to thank Boo Boo for all the hard work she did on this one.
Welcome. He watched it in the oven. I took a nap.
Well, someone's got to do the work. But anyways. So,
Scalloped potatoes with heavy cream and cheese. Gratin Jurassien.
So the ones that she didn't flip upside down, showing off, looks pretty. It's got a little tan on it. They're generally kind of feel kind of fork tender, which is good, right? They're not rock hard. They're nice. The cheese, I think, there's a little crunch.
There's a lot of butter in there.
There's butter, there's cream. The overall flavor profiles, these are really creamy.
I don't know why. I always thought of it having more of a liquid cream to it, but I guess I don't really know scalloped potatoes that well.
Because I think what happens is the cheese melts for the most part, and any excess grease goes down. So I'm sure the bottom of the pot probably has a lot of grease from
the butter,
the cheese, maybe water that doesn't get absorbed to the potatoes. So,
so do you give Julia a thumbs up?
I'm savoring all those flavors.
Maybe it could use some more seasonings, like herbs or something.
Cayenne, maybe.
Cayenne.
Give it a little hot Frank's hot sauce. I put
some fire roasted green chilies in there.
Put anything you want on here. But anyways, I gotta go eat this because I gotta do something, right?
So, cooks, I hope you enjoy this. Thank you, Julia. The recipe was amazing. It was really easy. I thought scalloped potatoes would be a little more difficult, but this is really, really easy recipe. Great for your holiday table. It's fantastic. So this is officially our second Julia Child Mastering the Art of French Cooking Recipes. And I'm going to tell you right now, this book is amazing. We're going to have a complete wrap-up of the book each month, at the end of each month, and this book is amazing, right? So we are on to the next one. Haven't picked that out yet.
Put a refill right on top of these. These are pretty good.
Eric's going to eat this whole pan.
Well, not today, but tomorrow maybe. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hope you enjoyed this.